Hey, DJ Vinyl Vertigo here. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to my channel. If you haven't subscribed, please do so, or do a like if you like this video at the end of this. Um, Tonight's challenge night, I guess. I just did a challenge for 6-inch pianist, and now I'm doing one for Scavenger, which I've been watching a lot of people doing that one. And I didn't understand it completely, but I realize now it's open to interpretation as the Red or Dead challenge. So I'm going to answer that challenge, okay? And um, basically it's 10 red or dead or whatever, or both or whatever. So I'm going to do 5 red and 5 dead. Um, that sounds so crazy, but anyway, I'm just going to get right to it. I want this to be quick and easy so you guys don't have to go crazy. In no particular order, I started out with this Kenny Garrett. I got this record store day a couple years ago, and first time on vinyl is Kenny Garrett Sketches of MD, I guess Maryland, Live at the Iridium featuring Pharoah Saunders. Really great record. It's pretty standard jazz. It has a couple of it's a little out there, a little heavy, some of it, but it's really good. This is Garrett's first recorded set at New York City's famed Iridium Jazz Club on Mack Avenue Records, and he's joined on stage with Nat Reeves on bass, Benito Gonzalez on keys, and Jamire Williams on drums, and Pharoah Sanders is with him doing what they do best, saxophone. This is really good record. I haven't listened to it for a while, so maybe I'll keep it out and listen to it again. All right, this one I got for Black Friday, I think last year. Oh, and this one has it's some people love it, some people don't love this kind of thing, but I love it when Herbie Hancock does this kind of guest type thing that he does, these kind of concept records. And this is Possibilities. I've always had it on CD, and I finally got it on vinyl. This is great. It has a bunch of guests on there. John Mayer, Santana, Angelique Kidjo, Christina Aguilera, Paul Simon, Annie Lennox, Sting, Johnny Lang and Joss Stone, Damian Rice and Lisa Hannigan, Raul Midon, and Trey Anastasio. Really great record. He just, and the video, the documentary goes along with this is so phenomenal. So great to see them talking about putting these songs together, and studio. It shows you what happens in the studio. I do know what happens in the studio because I've done a lot of studio work myself as a singer, but it shows you how people kind of build the song and try to get people into the right space and everybody's on the same page, kind of thing. Really good thing with this, but this is a really great record, and the sound on this is phenomenal. My mustache hair is so weird right now. Oh. Anyway, think I got to shave. It's kind of weird. Oh my gosh, it's so strange. Anyway, stop doing that, Scott. That's it. That's number 2 of the red, right? Red, yeah. Where is it? Okay, yeah. Okay, the next one. I got this. This was a Record Store Day release, but I didn't get it on Record Store Day. I got it afterwards. I don't remember which one. But this is U2, How to Reassemble an Atom Bomb. This has the outtakes from How to Assemble an Atom Bomb record, and has some really great tracks on here. I really dig it a lot. And I'm going to pause this for a second. Yeah, it was driving me crazy. How to Reassemble an Atom Bomb. Love this record. I might leave this out too to listen to because I haven't listened to this in a while. There's a reason for doing these challenges. Next up, and these are all records I haven't listened to in a while. It's very interesting. One thing that, and I think it's true, that Vinyl Scavenger said that in his collection he didn't see much red spines. And you know what? When I really look, I don't see a lot of red spines. I see more white or black, maybe blue. I don't see a lot of red. That's true. Very true. Joan Armatrading is another red spine. And this is Walk Under Ladders. Title track is so good. But my favorite, I love I'm Lucky on this. When I Get It Right. This is from, what year is this from? 1981. Wow, this goes back. Producer Steve Lillywhite. Love John Arbitrating. Saw her a few years ago in Clearwater. She killed it. She just killed the show. She was so good. I Want to Hold You is another great song. At the Hop. But I really love When I Get It Right. That's a great song. Oh, when I get it right, will you tell me, please? I want to know. I love that song. Walk Under Ladders, great album by Joan Armatrading. She looks so happy there. All right. And finally, one of my faves. This is called Illumination. This is a very strange cover, but this is Paul Weller, Illumination. I had to take the shrink off, but that's what the title was on. It was right here. And it's by Craft Recordings. And this is, let's see, Red Spine. See, it's all this die cut stuff going on here. Another great record. Bullet for Everyone is great. Leafy Mysteries, Who Brings Joy, Now the Night is Here, One Times One, love that song. All good books, really good. So everything he does is so good. I love he's got this scratchy baritone voice, and you know him from The Jam, from the Style Council, and he's still doing great music. He just came out with a new one recently that's all covers. Yeah, he's a phenomenal guy, Paul Weller. So those are my 5 red. Now, 5 dead. Let's start with somebody who you would not think of as having albums, but she did have some albums, and they're very sweet and sappy. And she's not known as a singer, but she has sung in many things, several of her films, and it's Patty Duke. Patty Duke, Don't Just Stand There. I thought you'd get a kick out of that one. Look at Patty Duke. Yeah. And the title track, Don't Just Stand. She sings Downtown on this, Dankeschön. Too Young. What the World Needs Now is Love, Sweet Love. Ribbons and Roses, The End of the World, Save Your Heart for Me. It's very, this is very kitschy, very, very syrupy. But it's Patty Duke. Patty Duke was cool back in the day. And, she's had some pivotal roles in her life. And one role that I saw her sing in, and I thought she did a really good job playing a singer, was Valley of the Dolls, which is a good, bad film. And she was the best thing in it, I thought. She played Neely O'Hara. And I actually have a recording of the songs from that she sings, Valley of the Dolls. I think I have it on vinyl somewhere. But this is, anytime I see Patty Duke, I pick it up because it's just to see her. She's so cool. The Patty Duke Show. Remember she played the twins? So really great. Yeah. Okay. And one of the Beatles, of course, George Harrison. This was like a big comeback record for him. Produced by himself and Jeff Lynne, and this is a big one for him. Cloud 9, When We Was Fab, Fish in the Sand, This Is Love, When We Was Devil's Radio, I Got My Mind Set on You, the cover. Yeah. Great record. Great record to have. Rest in peace, George Harrison. The next one that I have is somebody who I discovered, and I think most people in the same lane as me is they discovered this singer after she was gone, and she was the most impressive vocalist, most emotional, and it is Eva Cassidy. This is Walking After Midnight by Eva Cassidy, and has Blue Skies, Next Time You See Me, Ain't No Sunshine, Cheek to Cheek, Wade in the Water, Desperado, Fever, Summertime, Honeysuckle Rose. Songs that have been done and done and done, but not done like this woman. I mean, you have to hear Eva Cassidy's voice to understand what I'm talking about. She could sing the Yellow Pages and make you cry. I mean, that's how great this woman was. And she died in her 30s. It was just, I think she had breast cancer. She died very, very young. She was very hard to categorize by her people, and so they didn't know how to popularize what she did because she was all over the place, genre-wise. But incredible voice, Eva Cassidy. Yeah. Next up, I'm going to show this. This is a great record. I love the cover. It's Talk Talk. And this is probably the most accessible record called Color of Spring. And this has the songs Happiness is Easy, I Don't Believe You, Life is What You Make It, Living in Another World. Just amazing songs on this record. And look at that cover, really great. Mark Hollis was basically he was the ringleader of this band, and he was the guy that really was he was in the driver's seat. He, in terms of the direction that they were going into, and they were getting very esoteric and very experimental. So they weren't keeping in the pop. They started out very pop sounding, and they just kept on growing and developing into more of a esoteric type band. And some people could get into it, and some people couldn't. But now, when you're looking back, people really are really dying to get these records now. Talk Talk, they're so beautifully recorded and beautifully played. I mean, just the musicianship on these records is just so good. Color of Spring. And finally, I couldn't do a video, Red and Dead, without one of my dead. He's my hero, of course. This was a recent Record Store Day exclusive. Prince. And this is Prince and the Power Generation live at Glam Slam. This is a 3-record set. This was at the last, I think it was the last Record Store Day. The most recent one, this past April. And it just has Thunder, Daddy Pop, Diamonds and Pearls, Willing and Able, Jughead, Sacrifice of Victor, Nothing Compares to You, Thieves in the Temple, Sexy MF, Insatiable, Cream, Well Done, I Want You, and In the Socket, 1999, Baby I'm a Star, and Push, Get Off, and Get Off House Style. And this is a gatefold, a trifold gatefold. It's a triptych. And this is the man. This is the man. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Prince. And that is it. That's my challenge answer to the Vinyl Scavengers, Red or Dead. I hope that sufficed. I hope that wasn't too long. I didn't even hit 15 minutes, so let me shut my mouth right now and say, signing off. I hope you enjoyed that, and if you haven't done one, maybe you might want to do that challenge. Who knows? Keep listening to great music. I'll see you again.